That's the most outrageous thing you've done on the Dirt Shed Show.
Right. Seagull, shut up.
Come on, Neil. Big welcome.
3, 2, 1.
It's the Dirt Shed Show. Hey Neil, have you seen this week's show on the script?
Yeah.
Bloody good, isn't it?
Flipping good.
Oh. Welcome to this week's Dirt Shed Show. Coming up, we have
Mystery Rider and Tech.
Oh, we're doing 2. Comments, Instagram.
Pin the Trail and loads of news from Whistler Crankworx.
Have you ever been?
Been there twice for you. Yeah.
How good is it?
It's very good.
Some might say it's MTB heaven.
Definitely good riding. Lots of beer. Lots of fun. Pretty damn good.
I always find the jumps are a bit small there for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I struggle with, especially on that Joyride course.
Start off with a little apology. I got it wrong last week and actually said Julian Absalon is winning the World Cup, when actually I was looking at the UCI overall ranking. So actually Nino Schurter is leading, so 1 round left, all to play for still. Moving on, it was Crankworx Whistler.
Yes, it was. Arguably the biggest stop of the Crankworx tour. Whistler's been running for many years. Me and you have attended, haven't we, Neil?
Yeah.
Took part in everything Whistler has to offer, haven't we?
Hungover dual slalom racing, hungover downhill racing. I think they were all events I partook in.
Ever professionals. Anyway, first and foremost, we'll start with Whip Off Worlds.
Yeah.
The event was started by Sven Martin. It was an underground
sort of unofficial world championships
to start off with, and now it's been accepted as a official event. Huge crowds. I don't know whether you saw any of the footage, but really cool. Everybody loves a whip. From racers, free riders, they all gather together, and who can throw the biggest whip.
Funny you should say that, Mark. We've got a how to whip video coming up shortly, so keep your eyes peeled for that one.
Oh, you should have sent your video in. Perhaps they'd let you have a wild card.
You can learn how to whip as well, can't you?
Yeah. Hey.
The biggest event of Crankworx is the massive free ride competition called Joyride, where everyone shows up to the bottom of the hill and watches the guys throw himself off massive jumps and drops. Big
news there was that Brett Reeder, going for the Triple Crown, which has never been done before, had a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, having a crash in his first run. Although he didn't get the Triple Crown, he did get the overall. It was local boy Brandon Semenuk took the win with a ride that was just absolutely amazing. Just so smooth, a couple of massive cork 720s that he makes them look like they're absolutely nothing. I think the biggest difference between him and the rest of the guys, like Nikolai Rogatkin, who came second, is just that smoothness. I don't know how he does it. No, very impressive, almost like a computer game. Yeah. So now we're going to move on to comments. We've got one from Kieran Rajapan, and he says, this is Neil, your truck tour with the Scott team, says, the driver looked familiar. Was he in the Tour de France? I don't think he raced Tour de France. He doesn't even shave his legs. They don't ride flat pedals in the Tour de France, do they? No. I don't think he's very good on a road bike. So we did the video on 27 versus 27.5 plus, just a bit of fun, bit of a comparison. Gary, however, was not impressed, thought it wasn't scientific enough. But Dingus McGee came back with a good one. Yeah, he certainly did. He said, I have always thought that you and Slugger do a proper job of giving honest impressions on upstart standards, and this time was no different. I think someone just pissed on Gary's Cheerios. It's a bit cruel, yeah. I think he's put him in his place, though. Pissy Cheerios wouldn't be very nice, though, would it? Last week's Mystery Rider was a tough one this time. We promised we were going to make it a bit harder, and only 6 people got the right answer. So Mark grabbed the paint pot, and let's pick a winner. I'm impressed with this. This is what I thought I wanted to be. Not hard. So easy. Right, you ready? You ready? Yeah. Are you ready? I'm ready. And the winner is Neil Donahue. Yes! You've already got a t-shirt, you daft brush. Not really. Henrik Jensen, Sam Reynolds and Ollie Wilkins. Well done, Henrik. Get your details over to us and we will send you a GMBN t-shirt in the post. Now it's time for this week's Mystery Rider. Definitely on the old side, veteran of the sport. Definitely a veteran. I would say it's probably a little bit easier than last week's, but I reckon you've got to be pretty old school to get this one. And did he cut the course? Who knows? Don't forget to leave your answers in the comments below. and yeah, we'll get your names in the pot next week.
A chance to win a GMBN t-shirt. New tech this week, Raceface is stepping up into the drop a seat post game with their new turbine post.
Yeah, it looks pretty damn cool, and one of the things that I picked up on is the cable connects without the use of tools, so you don't have to faff around with little Allen keys or spanners trying to get the cable to connect, so that's really useful. It's available in 100mm, 125 and 150mm amount of drop, so that's really versatile for all different frames and taller guys.
Yeah, good thing as well, it's got a lever that can be mounted both sides, because that is sometimes a hard thing, is trying to get that lever in the right spot. Still not cheap, but it's good to see more people stepping up into the drop post game, because hopefully eventually that's going to drag prices down a little bit. Yeah,
they are definitely a high-end item, and you have to be very serious to be forking out the money for that kind of thing, but I wouldn't ride without one.
Me neither.
Now time for Instagram. First account that I'd like to throw to is our very own Rob Warner, who is currently training for a downhill comeback in the Legends race at the final British downhill in September. This particular video, he's saying that he's literally flying.
The big caveman still looks pretty good until the last couple of seconds of the video.
Yeah, you don't ride into the tree stumps usually.
No, it's supposed to go around them, Rob.
Yeah. Is there life in the old dog yet? We will see.
I imagine he's still pretty fast knowing Rob. The one I want to throw to is Bernard Kerr, who won the King of Crankworx for the overall combined times for whip-off for all the downhill racing. He won $25,000. Big
not
payday.
Bad, is it?
Big payday.
That is not bad.
Bernard was offering free drinks at Crankworx for anyone that knew his middle name. Yeah. Wayne, I think.
Now moving on to our favourite feature of the week, Pin the Trail. First and foremost, have we got last week's ones up on there, Neil?
Yeah, we didn't put them up because we were on the road, and I've put them in there now, Florence and California. So what have we got this week, Mark?
Well, first up we have Jelena Góra, Poland.
Yep, I know where that is, not far from Prague.
Yep, and the rider is Damian Chojecki. Sorry if my pronunciation is not quite right. Cool little trail, quite technical, rocky there, that looks really cool. So the next one, Neil, is in southwestern Romania. This is from Kamil Vasilevici. It is near a small town called Rosita. I watched this video, cool little rock drops. The guys are riding more XC style bikes, so definitely getting after the technical terrain on those bikes. That
looks really cool. That's a bit of an Eastern European feel this week to Pin the Trail, so thanks for those. What we want this week is, because it's a Whistler theme, send us in your videos from Whistler. Obviously everyone knows Whistler's a great mountain bike place, but let's stick one on the map. We want to see your head cams. So send them to dirtshed@theglobalmountainbikenetwork.com.
Okay, proceed.
Proceed. Something slightly different coming from Whistler, rather than all the racing and free ride competitions, is the Deep Summer Photo Contest.
Yeah, it's really cool, and the photographers that are in it get the chance to really express themselves and have a little bit of a play with things which they might not be able to do when they're under constraints of clients at races or events. Basically, they have 3 days to go off, build a slideshow in and around Whistler, and then they present that at a bar. There's 2 competitions, one for voted by the photographers their favourite, which was...
Yeah, Sam Needham took that win, so well done Sam. Some really cool photos in there. And then there's another competition voted online by the viewers, and Lawrence Crossman-Emms, another British photographer, took that. So well done you guys.
Yeah, all those videos will be in the description down below, so make sure you check them out, they're really, really cool.
Something else that's come up this week is all the pros are out there in Whistler. And this one's popped up, a video with Brendan Fairclough and Vinny T riding. It makes me very jealous, wish I was there.
Yeah, that is the thing. If it wasn't bad enough seeing all the content coming from Whistler, now you see Brendan, who seems to ride a bike with absolutely zero effort and make everything look pretty phenomenal.
Fastest free racer on the planet.
With skinny legs.
Coming up on the channel this week, tomorrow it's Mark Beaumont's pro bike, that's you.
Oh, that is a very fine bike indeed.
Although it should be an ex-pro bike really, I suppose, if we're...
Yeah, but I ride it like a pro, don't I?
Oh, Betty.
And on Monday we have a maintenance video, which is how to service your flat pedals.
Tuesday is the top 10 most important mountain bikes of all time. That's cool.
Any of yours in there?
No, unfortunately not.
On Wednesday, I've just ruined the whole thing, but there's riding tracks blind.
Thursday, big mountain skills.
And on Friday, Neil, it's your big moment. What is it?
It's the Dirt Shed Show.
Oh my God. What an abysmal effort.
How are you supposed to do it?
Well, you've watched me long enough for the last few weeks.
I can't quite get the hang of it.
It's the Dirt Shed Show.
That's it. 24th edition of the Dirt Shed Show. 24 down.
Yeah. Don't forget to comment below. We'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah, and you want to see, if you want to see, should I say? If you want to see.
Well, they do.
They do. Want to see more videos from GMBN? You can click up there for Yolanda Neff's Sturkley Barrel 29er XC race bike.
I've done it again. And you can click down here for 5 ways to style your jumps. Please ignore Donnie's pitiful effort at the tabletop.
It's not quite flat, but I'd like to see you do better.
I can't do it that way, I'll do it the other way for you.
I can do it both ways.
I bet you can. And obviously, if you don't want to miss a video here on GMBN, you should definitely subscribe and you'll get all the videos.
160, is that right?
Yeah, we are pushing on 160. And one final matter that we have to, I don't know whether you've had a look at Neil this week, but a bit wrinkly around the eyes, forehead, need a bit of both.
Frowning bloody wrinkles from sitting next to you.
Yeah, you definitely look older.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Happy birthday to you.
Is that it?
This is your present?
And anything else? Was that it?
No, Dan Lloyd's got your present.
Alright.
You're a week.
Dread to think.
A week younger than Dan Lloyd, that can't be bad.
A second-hand GCN chamois, or something like that.
If you want. Have a water bottle. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
It's the Dirt Shed Show.